Welcome to the stream. We are live. Imola race time. Here, we've got 8 drivers. Mika couldn't make it. We had 2 more come. Mika, he's going to be, I guess, engineering technical issues. That's why we are about 30 minutes late. But we're going to put that behind, and we are going to get into this race, and we are going to have a good time. Feel free to put stuff in chat now.
Jackson, yes. I gotta restart, man.
You'll be in the race, so you can join.
No, you don't get it. My wheel rotation is broken right now.
Yeah, exit out and redo it, and then I'll invite you.
But then I'll miss out on everything.
I know,
Oh my god.
We didn't do it yesterday for people, so we can't do it today. We are live, and now that is Immigration pulling out to the lead. Early on, Gatto falls to last since he's not able to be driving. But Immigration out to the lead, safely through the first corner. We see all the cars go through. We are clear. And there goes Mini hard into the wall. Big wreck early on for him, and now NYC way off the track. He'll try and get it figured back out, but look at the virtual safety car. Did NYC make an overtake under VSC? It does not look like it. We will give Gatto an invite while we were under VSC. I don't know if we've gone back green yet. Let's see. Nope, still VSC. This is the perfect time to see that Jackie Chan, the only one to pick this off, so picking a different strategy. Now we're back green. Virtual safety car is over. Immigration leads us through the chicane. A 1.2 second gap. Mini, what happened?
Going into turn 1, I kind of got up into P3, then kind of fell back because I took it a little wide. We're coming around the middle of the straight before the second chicane. I'm pretty sure it was Civic behind me. He got right up on my bumper. He literally full speed up into my bumper, didn't let off at all, kept driving forward, turned a little bit, and he completely spun me around.
Okay.
I'm going, yeah.
Well, the bad luck continues for Mini here in Imola. Thank you. Sorry. Immigration still leads. Civic P2 currently with NYC looking to get in. Civic, he started P3 due to Mika getting pushed back. And now NYC really on his bumper. Looking, giving him a shove even, it looks like. So is Civic possibly going to hold him up, let Tez maybe get by the both of them and into second place to help him in the Drivers' Championship? Immigration, after the 3 points in sprint qualifying, puts him into the lead. It's 50, or he is at 83. Tez right behind him at 82. So Tez needs as many points as possible, and Civic is in the perfect position to maybe let Tez by to get him those points. We are going to see DRS activated as Immigration sets fastest lap. Feel free to comment in the chat anything. I'll be watching it. Currently watching that battle with Civic and Tez. As we said, now into the conversation. So Civic holding him up, parking the apexes. And now Tez looks to the outside. But NYC gives it a little block. And he is still there, forcing him wide at as many locations as possible. NYC right on the bumper. Immigration just giving him a chance to run away, and he spins! And now Civic spins! Immigration resets to track. That puts NYC in the lead. More cars spinning, it looks like. And Civic falls back very far. Now he apexes the hill. That puts NYC in the lead. Tez made a pass for the lead. Now Wavy into P3 after that chaos. So Tez, our leader. I missed the overtake. Sorry about that. Or I probably did catch the overtake on here, but that brought Immigration back to P5. He reset to track, which gives him a reset to track point, and now Jackie Chan goes around. He's front wingless now. We'll see Civic's point of view as he goes around here trying to get back up. We will get you that invite. And that is Jackie Chan Zephyr giving way so Gatto can get through. Tez sets fastest lap, our current leader. On those medium tires, everyone but Jackie Chan Zephyr. Let's see what tires he will go on to, since he will be pitting for new tires. So Gatto, that's going to fit him into 6th place, as he will soon take over that car. So Mini wrecked on the first lap. Everyone else still alive. NYC gets rear end happy there, but Tez still our leader. Wavy in 3rd, joining the conversation right behind him. Immigration also trying to join the conversation. Now Gatto gets back into the ride. That's good for him. Strategy will have to come into play. We have rain coming into this race later. But Immigration is pulling out the lead, and now... Oh! Wavy hard into the wall as NYC went wide, and Wavy wrecks it. It's a safety car. Immigration now into P3. Wow. Let's see if Tez will come down pit lane. Tez stays out. NYC stays out. Immigration stays out. Wavy a hard wreck. He might come in here soon, and we'll talk about what happened. He followed NYC off track a little bit, and then the rear end just got very happy. He completely lost it. I'm realizing on stream when I switch cameras, it gets really glitchy and pausey. So I'm gonna attempt to, I'll change it quick, and we'll see how that looks. But I'm gonna attempt to keep it on mainly one driver. I'm not gonna switch between a lot at one time. Tez leads the Grand Prix currently. NYC behind Immigration. We have 6 competitors left. So it seems Gatto's still having wheel issues. He's into P4 with all those issues. That Mercedes safety car. Field. Tez, our leader, he was our winner in Baku. Currently leads the race. Nice view of that tree. Lovely tree. See all 6 cars go through there. The constructors, leaders, the top 3, the 3 fighting for everything they can get are the top 3. Civic only boosting Aston Martin's points as they are in second place since they are the only driver or the only team with 2 cars today. But Immigration, the live drivers championship, I can't give you amounts, but I can tell you the top 2. Tez leading the race. He will have more points than Immigration if the results stayed the same. So Tez, your live drivers championship leader. We get the word from race control. Safety car in this lap. Chaos down there. I don't know what's going on. We don't have a good camera angle of it. Now they're moving. Now they're trying to figure it out. They're stopped on track. Stalled out. Gatto's going to take it. And he starts to go. And he gets the position over Immigration while the safety car is not out. No, so Gatto kind of steals the position there. As now the other 2 are waiting to go. Tez takes the green, and Gatto now trying to catch up. The kerfuffle there under safety car causes the bottom 4 to lose a lot of time. But now Immigration trying to get by Gatto as soon as possible. He takes the outside, squeezes each other, and Immigration goes around with the spin. Now everyone else clears away as Immigration spins. He's going to try and get it back onto the track now. We'll move back to Tez. Tez with NYC right behind. Immigration, he's fallen back to 6th place. After that contact with Gatto might be looked over after this race. As Apex is the hill. He's taking those corners very fluently, not trying to let NYC by. Holding his line very well. NYC loves to run wide here. Let's see if he does it. No, he does not. Stays in line. Let's see if NYC makes a move. Let's see where it'll be. DRS will not be activated for 3 more laps. This car's flowing through that chicane. Gatto, P3. Gatto, I couldn't read all of that, but there's nothing we can really do about the safety car incident, and that's just the game more than anything else. But Tez, our leader, still, he's held it for a good amount of laps. He started from the back. People were joking it would be a last to first challenge. He's taken the lead. He's held on to it. NYC looks like he's really pushing to get to Tez. NYC runs wide. Speaking of that, let's check the race director. Let's see all of the incidents that have happened. We see exceed track limits warning for Gatto and Tez, so they're the only ones with a warning so far. Wavy and Mini, the only ones to cause or to DNF, and they cause a virtual safety car and a safety car each. Now DRS active or available, can NYC keep in that 1 second to Tez? NYC definitely within that 1 second. You'll have DRS now. Catching Tez, going to the inside for this next corner. Gets by him, clears him. NYC, your new leader. Into immigration, sets fastest lap. NYC sets fastest lap. Let's see if immigration can respond. Tez now into the lead though with DRS. Seems that we're going to be having a little tug-of-war battle from here on out. Until one of those two drivers pulls out of DRS and is able to get away. Let's look at their ERS counts. 20 for NYC, 20 about for Tez, so they're about the same on that side of things. Wreck, that is Gatto. See him flipping around? That's going to force immigration to almost go off the track. Big time for him as we go back to Tez. Now it's NYC back to the lead, the same spot. As always, he takes the lead from there. So NYC back into the lead, lap 13. A great battle between those two drivers. It's really just a fight to stay within DRS since it is so powerful here. Now Tez has DRS. Let's see if he will respond. So Tez, he is in the lead on lap 14. Since this is just going back and forth, these two battling, it's extending the lead between those two and the Mercedes and Aston Martin of Jackie Chan and Civic. Tires should be getting old around this time. And now NYC has DRS. Let's see what he'll do. NYC out to the lead once again. Lap 15, it's NYC's turn to lead. But Tez loses a good bit of time to NYC. Hopefully he'll be able to stay in that minute and we get this battle to keep going. And remember, this is a battle for the Constructors' title too, because Aston Martin and Ferrari are fighting for the Constructors, and NYC has had a great first half of this lap, and he is now pulled out over a second to Tez. So Tez, he has to get that back, most likely in the chicane. NYC's had a beautiful lap so far, and he's pulled that second to Tez. NYC with the fastest lap, well deserved after putting over a second to the car behind Tez. Tez now pushing ERS, it seems. Now he's at 1.1, trying to get back in within this lap. Hoping NYC makes a mistake. There's a lot of places where you can do that here. As we saw, Immigration did it earlier on while leading. Will NYC do the same? He's been running this track very well, though. NYC one's very light there. That might be where he's gaining some of his time. But I'm sure if that's where that is happening, he is getting to a point where, where he might be close to a penalty. Tez not in DRS, not even close, as NYC has now stretched out that lead. We had a great battle there. But now Gatto catching up to Immigration, or maybe that gap has just stayed that way. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, Gatto spun earlier on. So that gap of 1.7 seconds, I don't know what that will do. We'll see if that gap moves a lot in the next few laps as we move back to NYC, who is now our leader. 1.8 seconds to Tez behind. So Tez, he shortened that gap up a little, but not enough to get into DRS on that front stretch. Now we're over halfway through this race, and NYC keeping that gap just about 1.7 seconds to the car behind. Those mediums should be really pushing it about now. These drivers wondering where that rain is and when it will start to fall. Check NYC's onboard. Yeah, it doesn't seem that rain's coming down yet. This might be the time where they come down pit road. Let's see. NYC is going to stay out. Let's look at Tez. Tez stays out, so I assume the rest of the field will watch it. On our mini-map, we'll see if anyone comes in. It looks like Jackie Chan stays out. It looks like Civic will stay out. And I assume it'll be the same for the two cars behind. But now Gatto has really gotten way closer to immigration just in these past few laps. And now he's there. He's within that 1 second. And he will try and get by him fairly soon. Tez ran a little wide there. Remember, Gatto and Immigration had that run-in earlier on where it spent Immigration spinning. Or it sent Immigration spinning. Apologize for that noise, I was just moving my mic. Go back to that battle in just a moment. Rain's starting to fall. You can see it on the halo. Rain is falling. Now he makes a move on Immigration tight. And now he runs off, shoves Immigration off track. Immigration knows he'll get him right here since DRS has not been deactivated yet. And he does have DRS, and there he goes now to the outside, gets the move done. So Civic, he's really fallen back the last few laps. I do not know what that is all about. But these drivers have taken just about 21 laps on those medium tires for the ones that have done it the longest, other 16, 15. See that on your left-hand side. But now the gap between NYC and Tesla's really shot up, and that's why we're staying with this battle. Even though it's for 5th and 4th place, it's still a battle, and it's the only one on track currently, so that's the one that we are going to watch. Oh, and it really slippery. Now on track for Gatto, and he loses time. But immigration within a second to Civic. Let's see if they deactivate DRS before you can get there. Hasn't yet been done. They'll do it when no cars are in the zone. Okay, so he does have DRS and he's catching up, but Civic has not that much DRS compared to immigration, but he's not going to get there. Drivers, some of them know that the full wets are coming, so will they hold it out or will they go for the intermediates? And maybe, and Gatto goes around. Stuck in the gravel, he's going to turn it around. So he gets it back going. The rainy conditions really bad for these drivers. We had rain in Australia, now we have it here. The track looks damp enough for inters, but we won't know what drivers will do. I think one or two might stay out on the mediums, hoping that when they go onto the wet tires, it will be the full wets and not just the intermediates that are needed. NYC, let's see his decision. The track, yep, and he will come down pit lane. So NYC pits. Tez, will he follow behind in pit lane? Yes, he will. So now's the time to pit. Drivers are saying, and NYC, he comes on, he stops for the intermediate tires. Tez will come and let's see what tires he goes for. Also, the intermediates, his pick. Jackie Chan, the intermediates. Civic. Doesn't look like, will the pit crew be ready in time for Civic? And they will. And he will go on to the intermediates. Immigration, he pits. Guess what tire he's on? The intermediates. And a front wing change for him. And Gatto. I wonder what tire he'll be on. Yes, the intermediates. As now all drivers are back out. NYC holds on to lead 7 seconds to Tez. All drivers on the intermediates. I'll say it like that for the rest of the time. So Gatto must have, or no. So now Gatto even closer to immigration after his spin because immigration stopped for those, he stopped to get a wing change. Keep it on Gatto for you as he tries to chase immigration. NYC still leading. But now Jackie Chan getting very close to tense. And fastest lap, it seems to be a lot. And that will that will go to NYC. No real close battles besides for... Oh, and now Sector 2 spin. That's Gatto without a front wing. And the virtual safety car is out. Shouldn't shake things up too much. But it ended that close battle between Gatto and Immigration. Hopefully no one speeds under safety car. That could end someone's race. And indeed, Gatto comes to pit. Shockingly puts on new intermediate tires. Even though we're expecting more rain, he could have gone onto the wets and risked it. English. Risked it. There you go. Should be ending soon, and yep, there it goes. No one for speeding. Now let's look at NYC. He's our leader. Jackie Chan and Tez. That's going to be the closest battle we are going to see. And they're not that close. NYC, our leader. That hasn't changed for about 14 laps. NYC still leading. But now it looks like the track getting really wet. That gap's staying about 2.2. Zephyr's going to need to push really hard if he wants to catch up. Now it's 1.9. As soon as I say that, he's going to need to push very hard if he wants to catch up to Tez. And Tez a 3-second time penalty. Exactly what he doesn't want for multiple warnings. Let's check Zephyr and let's see how many penalties he has. Sorry, couldn't find it there. So Zephyr, none. So Zephyr, he can push as hard as he wants, knowing that Tez has a penalty and he does not, so he's just got to keep it within 3 seconds, and it's 2.8 right now. That is the situation on Battle for P2. A battle between possibly an Aston Martin lead to the Drivers' Championship, but I don't think that would be the situation if I can do the math in my head. Keep it within 3 seconds. That's all he has to do. Checking the constructors, so it's 15 points between Ferrari and Aston Martin. If the result stayed as it is right now, that would mean Tez dropping back. That would be... So, Ferrari would still lead it, but if it ended, if he can extend out 3 points, Ferrari would still lead it. The gap just would be significantly less. And as for the Drivers' Championship, 1 point between Tez and Immigration. That battle would be going to Tez so far, as long as he finishes ahead of Immigration, we'll keep that. And he will take back the lead of the Drivers' Championship, which he's held for about 3 races now. Besides for today and yesterday, where Immigration took it back. After leading it very early on. Now, NYC goes on to the final lap, but we want to watch that 3-second gap between Zephyr and Tez. We'll see what happens there, as NYC, I think he may have hit the pylon, possibly. But 2.5 seconds between the two. He's got to get 4/10 right here. Civic, Immigration, only 1 second behind him. So he's got a lap to make that up. So we will watch those two drivers. Now it's between a 10th for those two. So Tez and Jackie Chan, he's got 3/10 that he has to keep away from Zephyr's or Jackie Chan. So let's see here. Let's see if Tez can hold on to that lead. He'll have to maybe extend and try to get a few bit of time without making it look too blatant where the stewards give him a penalty. He's just got to keep it up. But look at Immigration and Civic. 7/10 behind him. Immigration, he's trying to get closer and limit the damage in the driver's title. That would also limit the damage in the constructors, as both Aston Martin and Ferrari would not get too far away from Red Bull. Zephyr really extending there. Puts it within 2.2 seconds, but NYC goes through the final corner. He'll finally get his chance. He'll finally win. He does it in Imola. And Tez, the last of first challenge, could not be done, but he crosses the line second, but it'll be a P3 finish as Jackie Chan goes into that spot. And Immigration, he got by Civic. Immigration got by him as they enter the final corner. Civic dives in there, almost runs it wide. But Immigration holds on. Now that's a P4 for him. Civic a P5, losing it only on the final corner. And Gatto will finish P6. And he will just make it through the final part of the track. Sector 3, Gatto. NYC, we're trying to get you in here.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't hear you, Jackson.
Hello?
Oh yeah, there you go. Hello. I won finally.
Finally.
Took for. I just want to say first of all, sorry to Civic for spinning him. I tapped him a little bit through Aqua Minerali. I think that was the second time I did that, so I don't know if I'll get a penalty for that, but just apologize for that. And I mean, it was a good race. I did get a bit of damage from that, so it was a bit of a struggle, especially in the wets. It was a very small amount, so it wasn't too bad in the dries, but the wets I could feel it a bit more. But I had a nice little battle with Tez. We just kept like overtaking under DRS, but I was kind of saving my tires, and he was using a lot of his ERS there, so I was able to just pull away at the end because I think he was pushing a lot. And Wavy and Minnie were my race engineers. They were very helpful, so I like that. And I think Minnie had a collision with someone in lap 1, so I saved my replay if you guys want to go over that later. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Well, that was a good race. I finally won, so. Except for the Immigration 2, we've mostly had new time winners, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. See you later.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Nice job, NYC, getting the win. Let's speak with Immigration next.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I don't know, I'm annoyed. I mean, Goto lagged at one point and went behind me, and then the game glitched.
I think I saw
And
that
so
part.
I had to give the position back,
Yeah.
but then he didn't overtake me. So we ended up really far back under safety car, and then on the safety car restart, I went for the overtake, and he just shut the door on me, so, I mean, yeah. And then when I was overtaking Civic, it wasn't really his fault. We were both on medium tyres. I was just able to keep the traction a bit better. And he kind of like had a bit of oversteer and it hit me and took my front wing off. But I still managed to catch up to him in the end and overtake him on the final lap. So yeah.
Yep. And it ended up being P4.
Yeah, I definitely know I could have won that race.
Yeah. Having that spin and I think about lap 5 or 6.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the best of ideas, but then the safety car, so I thought, I mean, even before the safety car, I still knew I had a chance because Tez and NYC were battling. So I knew I had the pace to catch up to them. But then, yeah, safety car came out anyway and then got hit. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, a long day.
Yeah, it's not the best of my races. I was definitely hoping to win it. Shane Meeker couldn't race as well.
Yeah, that would have really helped Red Bull.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have him on the start with me. Trying to maybe block NYC in turn 1, but I think Civic did a good job of defending him, which I was very thankful for. I do think I hit him and took his front wing off when I spun because I reset to track, and he must have spun as well. I know I just admitted to resetting to track, but
Yeah, I have you in penalty points for it.
yeah, so I think I hit him there, which I'm very sorry for. I don't know if it took his front wing off or anything, because I think he hit. Don't know.
Yeah, well, thank you, Immigration. And we'll see you, I believe, USA next.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that track, so I doubt do it. But I might because I need the points. But I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you.
I'll decide. Alright, bye.
Bye. We'll get Gatto in here next. Minnie, I know you want to say something. I can see you. We'll get to you. Unless you have to go, then DM me and I'll put you in. Hello, Gatto.
Well, should I just talk?
Yeah, about your day. I believe we're...
Yeah, well, tough race. My whole start, everything was plagued by issues. I couldn't set up my strategy. I had a car that was 5 laps heavier on fuel at the end of the race because my wheel just fucked me over. I had 900-degree steering, and I had to restart my game a total of 4 times. I believe it could have been a very different story if I wasn't plagued by those issues. I mean, driving in the rain with 5+ liters of fuel, the car wasn't too easy to drive for me. And then the problem with immigration. I mean, I wholeheartedly believe it's not my fault. I sent the clip in general. First of all, I was ahead. Second of all, I gave him way more space than I should have. I could have closed the door a lot more. He pushes me into the inside. I lose grip because of the anti-cut. You can see that. I understeer wide, and that's what just happens. He never yields. no hate towards you, immigration. I think you're a great guy, but that's true. You don't like yielding, and those things are just set to happen. It's like Hamilton and Verstappen, you know. But yeah, outside of those things, I think I showed very good glimpses of pace throughout the race. I know what I'm capable of after this weekend. I think I'll be challenging for wins. Given that my wheel doesn't fuck me up, and that, well, because of the wheel being fucked up, I had the AI driving, and that the AI was just saving a lot of fuel, which fucked me up overall. My fuel was just fucked. I had a heavy car. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I think it could have been special. It wasn't. Really happy for Zephyr's win. I'm sorry for letting down the team, and that's it.
And yeah, long day for Gatto with struggles all around. Thank you, Gatto.
Thank you.
We'll get Zephyr in here next. Snagged P2 away from Tez in the closing parts of the race. If you want to go speak at all, queue up now. Zephyr, it should be at the top of your screen. Can't pick on it, try again. Should be at the top. There you go.
Hey, there we go. Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Well, I'm honestly happy. It's my debut race, and I somehow finished P2. I want to apologize to Tez. I feel bad, but I mainly feel bad for Godo because we had plans like to get a 2-3 at least. No 1-2 because NYC was too fast, obviously. But the incident between both of them, from what I saw, is just I didn't see much. But I think that it was just a race incident, you know.
Yeah.
I was focusing on my own thing. I saw the clip, and in my opinion, he gave enough space, you know.
Yeah,
Another
I
thing
haven't looked at it yet.
Oh yeah, it's in general. Just take a look.
Yeah, I will.
Another thing is that I fucked up once. I spun out and just lost my front wing. I don't even know how I didn't break the car completely. And I was suffering from chair issues, and throughout the whole race, my ass was in pain.
That's not
And
fun.
that's about it. It's not fun, just stinging constantly. And yeah, that's about it. Really happy.
Yeah, great job today. Debut race, 18 points. Yeah. Good job,
Thank you.
Zephyr. See you next week, hopefully. And now Civic next.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Yeah, it was pretty eventful race, honestly. Like, I mean, I was trying to shoot for the stars, but, quite soon I got myself, in a very uncomfortable position trying to defend from NYC. And, yeah, he tapped me from the back and he made me spin. And I lost quite a few positions there, and I need to take a look at it a little bit because, I mean, I guess it might be worth a penalty, but I don't know, like, if that's gonna change anything. Like, it might even be a race incident, because like I feel like I was trying to hold him up a little bit too much and trying to get Tez to get by him, to make him crack under pressure. Unfortunately, I mean, he did make a mistake, but I was the one to pay for it. So, yeah, unlucky, as always. I mean, I basically made a habit out of it. And, at the end, I mean, I was pretty upset because I did a mistake on the last lap, just at the exit of Acque Minerali. And I was sliding off, and immigration at the end got passed on the last lap. And, we lost P2 for Tez and P4 just by the slimmest of margins. And not too happy about it. Also, I'm sorry for the incident there with immigration. I swear, I wasn't absolutely trying to like shoved him off the track. Just had very massive oversteer at the exit there of the last chicane, and it was a wet track already with mediums, all the mediums. So I apologize about that. I apologize about kind of ruining his race. But yeah, I mean, it was an eventful race. I quite enjoyed it actually, but I mean, it was so frustrating, seeing everyone being fast for me. I don't know, I just lacked the pace, but I mean, I'll still take P5, like it's better than nothing, honestly. And yeah, maybe maybe sometimes in the future I'll see a podium. We will see. Like, stay tuned.
Yeah. Well, good job, Civic, and thank you
Thanks.
for coming. Yep.
See you.
See ya. Minnie and Wavy will be the final two. We will get you guys in, and then we're going to finish it off. Minnie. Hello. You're very urgent
Hi.
to speak. So,
Yeah. Well, I'm pissed. I mean, there's not really much else to say. I don't know who exactly it was, but all I know is there was an Aston Martin behind me going into the first. I don't know where exactly it was. It was however long ago. I'm trying to erase it from my mind, but I don't see that happening. But one of the Aston Martins was on my ass and just decided to spin me off track and in lap one. So Azerbaijan, I get screwed over by someone blocking the racing line, and now Imola getting screwed over first lap.
well, yeah. Tough luck as an understatement. Definitely. And,
Yeah, so I'd like to review the incident.
okay, we'll
with,
go over it.
Skirts. Yep.
Okay, thank you, Minnie. And Wavy, finally, also wrecking. I believe lap 4 or 5, he left out of the race. Wavy will get you again.
Fine.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Well, hello.
Hello.
I'm pretty pissed too. I was doing good first few laps. I was getting through. There was a spin ahead of me. I barely missed. I had to go to the gravel to save it. I ended up P3. Going around after a few laps. Me and NYC were talking, and then NYC says you're doing really good pace. You can keep this up and get points as long as you don't spin. Next thing you know, next 2 turns I take, I spin. The first one I save it, then the second one I can't save it, and I go ahead and end up in the wall after staying up with them. So I got the NYC curse.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, now it is apparently, because both me and Minnie had it now. So yeah. And then so I was just racing, and then that happened. So after that, me and Minnie were at NYC's engineer, just telling him everything about drivers behind, drivers in front, what he should do, and how he was feeling. And then so I'm happy for NYC, happy for him scoring first, getting a lot of points, getting fast lap 2, 26 points for him, which is gonna be pretty nice. But yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you, Wavy. And we'll see you next week, hopefully. See ya.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's going to end it from here. We're going to sign it off. Thank you for watching this stream at Imola. It's been a good one, and see ya.